Namaste and greetings. My name is Carmyn Santosha from Healing the Planet from Within. And in this juicy good video, we're talking about generational curses. And I'm going to teach you, I'm going to show you the steps how you can remove a generational curse. So a generational curse, wow, this is pretty heavy stuff, isn't it? A lot of people think curses are really heavy stuff and impossible to shift on. They also think when you run across an entity or a feeder or a demon or anything like that, that it's really heavy energy. But, you know, our world is made of energy.
You are made of energy. Your body is made of energy. All your organs are made of energy. Your thoughts and emotions are made of energy. Any illness or disease is made of energy, and anything you are struggling with is made of energy. But we can take it one step further and know that our world is made of energy. And when you're raising your energy vibration, releasing stuck emotions and transforming negative patterns, you're raising the energy of the planet, healing the planet from within.
It's just factual, you know, we've got positive energy and good energy, and how do we label this is like good emotions and bad emotions. Now, when you label it like this, you can actually see the facts of the energy vibration because each emotion carries its own unique energy vibe. So a generational curse will carry its own unique energy vibe in the form of thoughts and emotions with the intention that's powering it, right? So there's these three things coupled together in a generational curse, in any kind of curse. Now, generational curses are quite well known around the world, and in fact, in emotion code, we actually look at removing stuck emotions from the physical body, but I take it one step further, and I even go into past lifetimes and into generational curses. As a modern mystic, as a psychic intuitive, I seem to have this natural ability to just really hone in to the origin source of your problem and work to remove it. Now, to me, this is great fun because it's all just about energy. And there could be a lot of fear, there could be a lot of despair, there could be a lot of hopelessness, helplessness, guilt, shame. Like this, that could be a huge compound cluster of emotions that created this generational curse. And there's usually a reason for it. Like, why? Why is this person sending a curse to you? Maybe you sent it to yourself. Maybe your family member sent it to you. And a curse is very easy to send. In fact, you'd be quite surprised. Many people do it on a regular basis. You're driving down the road and you're caught in rush hour traffic and someone cuts you off and you say, you curse and swear at them, a curse, and swear at them in anger, suddenly your energy vibe is going to that person negatively. It happens that easy, people. It's that easy. And so that person is going to have this negative energy vibe that you projected onto them. So that's why I'm always very consciously aware and gaining more conscious awareness about this in detail, what my thoughts are doing on a regular basis, because it's easy enough to think in a negative thought. If you're used to going into poor me, pity me, you know, I don't have control of my life, I can't steer my life in a direction I want it to go, you start blaming and projecting blame onto other people, it's easy enough to think negative. But when you take responsibility for your own life and your own thoughts and your own feelings and emotions and your personal template, which I talk about in another video of mine, which reminds me, please click subscribe right down there. That would be really awesome. And if you could walk over here and then click that like button, that would be like that thumbs up. That would be really awesome. So a curse is basically just a combination, a compound, a cluster of the thoughts, emotions, and intentions. And if you can identify it, then you can remove it. So a generational curse. If you feel like you have a generational curse in your family, the idea is the first thing that you need to do is identify the emotions that are in this cluster. Like what emotions specifically. So get a list of emotions on Google, perhaps. I might even put one on my personal development worksheets. I might do that, free personal development worksheets on my website, the list of emotions there. And you're going to look for the emotions that you feel in this curse. Yeah. And you can do this intuitively or with muscle testing. You can use a pendulum. Pendulums are often swayed by non-physical beings, can be swayed by non-physical beings next to you or by your ego. So just be a little bit careful with that, because when you are dealing with a curse, beings want to thwart your efforts in removing it, because they believe it's meant to be there. Sometimes the curse, the beings, how can I say, the person who sent the curse, their intention is so strong that this curse is going to be there forever, that the energies naturally try and stop you from removing it. So you have to remain focused, and nothing can stop you from removing it, right? That's why it's always helpful to try and have someone else help you with curses, because it's like, whoa, I can't go through this, you know? So the idea is just to go through the list of emotions and test and collect the compound, the cluster of emotions that you feel in this curse. It can be a cluster of more than 3. It can be 10 emotions. Usually, no more than 10 from what I can find, because then it turns into something different. It's not so much the curse anymore. But this cluster is usually very specifically this. And once you find the cluster of emotions, the idea is that you can remove each one of the emotions individually, because that releases the hold the curse has, because the emotions are powering or the fuel source of it. Now, with a curse, you also need to go into the intentions. Why did the person project this? Were they meant physical harm? Were they meant to stop your creativity? Were they meant to stop you from getting rich, from getting abundant, from getting a relationship? What's the overall intentions of this curse? So you identify the intentions. So look for the cluster of emotions and the individual emotions, and then you look for the intentions, and then you can identify the age you received this, or the generational, like if it's been a generational curse, it can be up the family line. Look for how many generations away it was, and you can also look into even past lifetime curses. You're carrying a past lifetime curse, and you're looking through all your lifetimes for that as well. If you find it in a past lifetime, it usually is carried quite heavy, because throughout the lifetimes you're carrying it, it's like affirming that the curse is there, and it kind of grows in intensity. So past lifetime curse or even generational curses can carry quite a heavy load with them. And also the thing is, when you are removing a curse, if it was like a shaman that put the curse on you, there's usually a reason for that. And if the reason is legit, then you need forgiveness. And like Ho'oponopono, step into Ho'oponopono. You can Google that one as well, Ho'oponopono, or YouTube it. Ho'oponopono is from Hawaii, so you need to use this one with the person. Like if it's a shaman, medicine man, you need to apologize. You need to ask for forgiveness as to the reason why that this curse is on you. And you may not even know why, but you got to get into the feeling of that. You really got deep into the feeling, and you really got to feel, oh yeah, I totally did wrong here. You're really feeling sorry for it. You're really seeking for forgiveness. You're going really deep into that, because sometimes I've had this happen to me once, well, so far anyways. I haven't there's one of my clients was, she was born and raised in the Philippines, and she had a generational curse from 8 generations back. And as I was removing that curse, the shaman who put it there came with the curse. So, you know, me being psychic is like, whoa, like someone's coming in, you know, as I'm removing the curse, thinking I'm just doing my thing. And the shaman comes in and he's like, what are you doing? And so we had to have a conversation about this. In the end, it went very well. Sometimes it doesn't go very well, but you know, this one particularly was quite easy to do. And there's a lot of things to consider when you're working with a generational curse, with past lifetime curses, with curses. So just to sum up, that a curse is a combination of emotions, like heavy, toxic, negative emotions, with the thought patterns that went behind it and the intentions together, and they're sent towards you. And this is why I stress it is so very important to be consciously aware of your thought patterns on a daily basis, because if someone makes you angry or you easily get triggered into anger, you're often just shooting off this negativity, and these are what people call curses. You're sending off these curses to people. And it's also why I stress the importance of doing a regular psychic shield, because people are unconsciously sending out these negative vibes everywhere, and you tend to pick them up as you're going down the street. Now, me as an empath, I'm very sensitive to this, which is so very good. I'm very grateful. I should do another video for empaths, but this is so very important. That you're aware of this and you can start doing something about it, because if you're not aware, you can just pick up these negative energies everywhere and they influence your life, and your life is being steered for you. You're not even a driver of your life anymore. And to me, I really feel for people who are not consciously aware of this. So empaths, yay! Let's be consciously aware. Psychic shield as you're going down the street, people. Be careful with the thoughts and emotions you're sending out. But that's what people call a curse, is this 3 together. And the way to remove a curse is to identify all aspects of it, and to deal with each aspect as it comes up. And if you're finding it difficult and you can't be successful, please get in touch with me on Healing the Planet from Within. You can book in a consultation with me. I recommend talking to me first before you book in, so that I know what I'm dealing with, because there's some areas I don't go to. So I need to, I would tune in to you. I would tap into your energy vibrations before we did the session to make sure it's something that I can handle, because some of it gets a bit too big for me. And I won't work with that. In fact, I'd send you on to someone else who has that ability. So, but however, you can contact me, let me know what you need, and I can give you a hand with any generational curses, past lifetime curses, or even this lifetime curses, because curses are not a whole lot of fun to carry around, and they certainly have this overall detrimental effect on your overall life and well-being and your ability to move forward in life. Thanks heaps for watching, guys. I really, really, really appreciate you jumping on board my project, Healing the Planet from Within. We're raising energy vibrations, and we're, expanding consciousness, because right now is the time, healing the planet from within, you stepping into personal development and spiritual development, opening up your heart, removing your heart wall, removing the trapped emotions in your physical body, removing the curses, because all this work raises the level of vibration on the planet. And you know what that does? We're going to change the world. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then wander over here and click that like button and show me some support, show me your love, and tell all your friends and family to go to this YouTube channel and subscribe. I've got tons of information to share with you. I'm going to keep putting out these videos to help improve your life. Thanks for watching. Namaste.